Ndichikutambirai zvekare pano pahadzirare 263 panopa ndokuzivisai manews updates ezvinhu zviri kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Kana uchiri munyowani pathis YouTube channel yokusubscribe mahara wotena on the notification bell so that patinoramba tichidzoka neamwe manews updates uchange uchingozvionera. Panapo uchange uchiwana manews updates ezvinhu zviri kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Vadikani, first update ividhiyo riri kuenderana nekubelvedere. Vagari vekubelvedere vochema vachiti aiwa government dai maita plani panyaya yemvura yenyu muchenesewo zvimwiwa zvemvura iyi kuti ichene nekuti zviri kukonzeresa kuti tirware ende zvechokwadi makaona mvura yacho inenge ichibuda patepi zvinotorwadza zvinotosirisa kuti ndo mvura imwe iri kumwiwa nevamwe vanhu ninge wakamirirawo mvura kuti mvura ichadzoka but mudzokero wainozoita unobva wasviba moyo. Kuti muone vhidhiyo pedza kuona vhidhiyo tozvaunofika comment section yanga ita kunge tea yakaiswa mukaka yakawanzwa masamba. Let's watch this video.
This is Zanu water, city council water in Harare, 3 May, 9:45. It wasn't there for a week, it just came today. You know, it came as if it's like someone who's having a running stomach. You can even compare with this is geyser water. You know, it's clean, it's pure. And then the city of Harare water, you know, it's quite shocking.
Next update ividhiyo rava Christopher Mutsvangwa. Why video iri kutrenda rava Christopher Mutsvangwa? Christopher Mutsvangwa akabvunzwa muna 2023 question yekubvunzwa iyo kunzi why maZimbabweans achitizira kuSouth Africa. Pane mashoko akareplya mushure mekunge abvunzwa kunzi why maZimbabweans ari kutizira kuSouth Africa. Ende nanhasi maZimbabweans mazhinji takazviongorora kana takanatsogara pasi takadzambisa pfungwa dzedu akawandira kuSouth Africa. Ende vazhinji vanotoona mavidheos panapa vari kuSouth Africa. Ndichibva ndabvunza question yekuti muri kuonera mavidheos aya muri kupi, tichaona necomment section. Christopher Mutsvangwa pane mashoko akapindura after abvunzwa kunzi why maZimbabweans ari kutizira kuSA. So da kusei muchiona video apedza kuona video tozvaunofika mucomment section izvo zvikureva here kuti SA zvagara SA vanhu vanoti SA kune mabasa, muZimbabwe hamuna mabasa. Ndomutauro unoita vamwe kuti aiwa muZimbabwe kupedza nguva kuswera tichimberereka muZimbabwe topedzisira taita kunge ma-street kids. That will need this video.
Any different?
Very briefly if you can, my final question to you, and it's going to be quite short. You've just made a very interesting statement that Zanu PF has been in power for over 60 years in Zimbabwe.
No, not 60 years, 40-something years.
Okay. Well, I was taking from your point. But from that statement, should we read, therefore, that you are, in part, financing your political campaign using state resources?
Look, Zanu PF is a private citizen of Zimbabwe like any other. And if we do engage in businesses, it's right and proper. And if our supporters feel grateful to the party which has empowered them more than any other, like in your country, your black people still don't have land. They still cannot trade in minerals like we do because we carried out a resource restitution to our people, and we are creating a genuine African middle class aligned to the resources of Zimbabwe. This is a revolution which Africa has never seen, and our economy is pumping. It's going to become the fastest growing economy on the African continent because of the alignment of the resources to the people. So don't get surprised if it's a rich party.
Mr.
Don't
Mutsvangwa,
get surprised because, yes.
I did ask you to be short, but I also cannot let you go scot-free making such statements as if Zimbabwe is so rich with its business people who may or may not be aligned to the governing party of the day. Hold on, let me finish my thought. If that was the case, why would you have over 6 million Zimbabweans scattered all over the world if your country was so rich?
There may be, I don't know about the figure of 6 million. What I know is the
you
white
said
diaspora.
6 million Zimbabweans are all over the world.
I never, don't ascribe figures which I never mentioned. You are the one who is mentioning that. Please don't try to put figures in my mouth. I don't know about that figure. But what I do know is that if a population is educated and is dollar convertible on the global market, it can go into any country.
Mr. Mutsangwa, I'm not going to faff around these issues. Let me be straight with you now. I'm not going to faff around this. I'm not going to skirt around this issue anymore. Do you take responsibility for running Zimbabwe down the drain?
We take responsibility for Zimbabwe to become the fastest growing economy on the African continent, with billionaires investing in our lithium, with new steel plants being
How is it the fastest growing country in the world with inflation?
You can't read figures yourself. That's your problem. Come to Zimbabwe and see what's happening on the ground. I don't speak from an audio, a person who's based in the studio who speaks like a propagandist. I've been responsible for the investment which I'm talking about. So I know what's happening. We are building the largest steel plant in Africa. We are building lithium plants. We are exporting lithium concentrates. We are revamping our railways. We are growing this economy. The World Bank has said so. The IMF is saying so. Only you and some boneheads who try to paint Zimbabwe in a certain manner are trying to make us look like we are basket case. We are not.
Okay.
All right. And definitely we are not. And we are not a province of South Africa.
Thank you very much.
Not a province of South Africa.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your time. Christopher Mutsangwa, speaking for the governing party in Zimbabwe, Zanu PF.